Finest gold jewelry comes from Italy. This is Bassano del Grappa, Italy, in the heart of the Vicenza district, where over 90% of all Italian gold jewelry is made.
For thousands of years, gold has been cherished by people around the world. Known as a symbol of beauty and wealth, gold has adorned kings and queens throughout the ages. Its beauty and mystical attraction has made it the perfect precious metal for jewelry. Manufacturing gold jewelry has long been an art form, and the Italians have been manufacturing gold jewelry since the very beginning. Italian gold jewelry dates back to 200 BC. The craftsmanship of Italian goldsmiths is second to none. The highest quality craftsmanship and the most innovative designs come from the Italian gold factories. Today, a blend of high technology and old world craftsmanship combine to produce the world's best gold chain and gold jewelry.
Hi, I'm Marty from Enhancery Jewelers. Over the next few minutes, we'll give you a glimpse into the creation of beautiful gold jewelry.
All gold starts out as 24 karat pure gold. At today's prices, this bar would be worth $125,000.
In the alloying process, pure gold is combined with a mixture of other metals to obtain the necessary level of gold purity for jewelry. The other metals used are determined by the desired color of the finished piece. Orifin Oro America uses a special patented leach and garner alloy. This special nickel-free alloy makes the jewelry hypoallergenic and gives the jewelry superior strength and beauty. The fine gold in alloys are heated to a molten state and poured into ingots, rods, or plates depending on the type of jewelry being produced. Assay samples are taken during this procedure to ensure the gold is plumb. The ingots are then ready to be transformed into beautiful gold jewelry. Today, the Omega style is one of the most popular fashion necklaces in the jewelry industry. Its versatility and classic design make the Omega a fashion leader in necklace and bracelet ensembles. Each necklace and bracelet is carat gold inside and out. Every Omega is gold mesh covered with a sheet of gold. The mesh construction called tessuto is used to make each bracelet and necklace flexible. Each wire that makes up tessuto is coiled with a special machine. It's similar to a spring. Every coil is interlocked with each other and creates a mesh or knitted appearance. While the mesh is being prepared, a 14-karat gold sheet is being fabricated for the outside covering. The proper thickness of gold must be exact in order to ensure the correct weight specifications for each piece of Omega that is produced. Once the sheet is at its proper thickness, it is cut into thin strips. The strips are then bent into a tube of the proper diameter. This tube will make the outside layer of the Omega. The tessuto is cut to the proper width and length and inserted into the gold tube. The ends are crimped to keep it in place. The next process, which actually gives the Omega its shape and strength, is very unique. Every piece of an Omega necklace or bracelet must be compressed in these dies. Pressure is exerted on each piece at 1,000 pounds per square inch. The internal shape of the die is what determines whether the piece will have a flat or rounded design. Each die has only enough room to press a 7 or 8-inch piece for a bracelet, and the same for a 16 or 18-inch piece for a necklace. After each piece comes out of the press, it is very rigid. This is where the pre-polishing stage and limbering process begins. Quality control exists throughout each phase of the production. Locks and figure-8 safety clasps are put on the merchandise before the final polishing and finishing of these pieces is completed. Then, polishing, and more polishing, so the merchandise will have a mirror finish before it gets bathed and dried.
The final inspection for quality control will ensure a perfect piece.
Orifin Oro America produces their own collection of lightweight stamped bracelets called Chiaro, also known as Stampado. This type of gold jewelry has an infinite combination of three-dimensional styles that can be created.
The manufacturing of this style of bracelet is very specialized because of the combination of automation and handwork involved.
As you have seen in the other types of production, the gold is rolled and flattened to the proper thickness. The style or design is stamped out and made into a three-dimensional pattern. The back of the piece is closed and finished to give a solid appearance. Holes are drilled in the sides to allow for the hinges or pins, which give the necklace or bracelet its flexibility. Automation makes this part of the production quicker and more precise. Some of the individual pieces of Stampado must be assembled by hand. Each piece is carefully put together by inserting a wire which acts as a hinge or pin. Each pin is then soldered and clipped away from the outside of the piece. The sides are finished by grinding, lapping, and polishing to give the piece its finished look. This style of merchandise is truly crafted by hand. Figaro chain starts out as gold wire. First, gold rods are stretched through a series of holes until the desired length is achieved. During the process, the wire must be heated and cooled to restore the metal's flexibility. The gold is now in its unfinished wire stage. The wire is put through a series of stretching treatments to ensure final specifications for chain making. The spooled wire is fed into a machine, which bends and curls, then cuts the wire to create ringlets. Depending on the pattern of the chain, the ringlets vary in shape. The Figaro machine is actually a combination of two different machines put together. Each one executes one type of link. The machine needs to link together two different shapes and sizes. It is possible to program the machine to achieve the desired line combination. The machine executes a sequence of 3 smaller links and 1 long link to create the Figaro look. The ringlets are run through a powdered solder bath and then put onto a conveyor oven, which heats and solders the open ends and forms a closed link. Another machine hammers the chain, preparing the chain for the next process, diamond cutting. The diamond cutting process gives the chain its beveled edges and mirror-like finish. This machine can also apply various patterns on the chain's surface. Cutting to specific lengths, placing locks on each chain is one of the last steps in the manufacturing process. And now, it's ready for delivery. These processes just touch the surface of the Italian manufacturing capabilities. Countless other styles are made in these factories. Innovative design, old-world craftsmanship, and state-of-the-art technology make Italian gold jewelry the very best in the world.
Beautiful Italian gold jewelry is made to be worn and enjoyed, so let Enhancery Jewelers in San Diego be your source for beautiful Italian gold jewelry.